Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. It has been a very, very long time since we've uploaded, and we apologize about that. We haven't done an update since October, and now we have a massive stack of records to show you guys. This is everything from the end of October to literally yesterday.
Yeah.
Various genres and types of music, so...
This is our biggest vinyl haul yet. Or
Definitely.
not haul, but vinyl update yet.
Yeah, definitely. So let's just get right into it because we got a lot to go through.
Yeah.
So,
and this first one has a funny story.
Yeah, so first off, do you want to say it?
Well, we both got each other this exact same record for Christmas.
Without knowing. It was not intentional.
Yeah.
And we both joked around before we opened presents that we were like, oh, I got you something and I really want to keep it for myself. We both were saying that.
Yeah.
And I opened this first, and in my head, I couldn't believe it because I got in the exact same record. It is different versions, so...
yeah, yours has a promo stamp on the back and mine doesn't.
And for people who don't know, Eraserhead is a David Lynch film, and it is... It's a mindfuck.
We love it though.
Yeah.
And yours has the hype sticker.
Yep.
And yours is promoting that picture of the baby, which yours didn't come with, but mine did. So we have that, but yours came with stuff that mine didn't.
Right. Mine came with like, I don't know, just like these little, well, kind of like inserts, I guess.
Yeah.
Like this is just a picture, and this is about the film.
It's like promo material.
Yeah, and then this is like, I don't know. It's just like little press stuff. I don't know why that's shaped like a T, but that's interesting.
And this is what the record looks like. There's a picture of the baby right there. And then there's the carpet, which looks very Twin Peaks-esque.
And it opens from the top. It's definitely weird because it opens from the top, but then like
But to like have on your shelf and see the spine, it would have to be like this.
Which would be sideways.
Which is kind of, my OCD doesn't like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really love this movie and we're glad to have this.
So glad we both got this for each other.
Yeah. Alright, so I have more in my stack than you do, so
yeah.
I guess I'll just do this next one. This is a band that I just got into last year, just out of nowhere. I thought the album cover looked really cool, so I decided I'd listen to it. And it's... I don't really know how to describe it, but it's really sludgy, like doom metal, with like death metal vocals. But this pressing is really cool. It was limited to 1,000 because mine is the candy corn variant.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I remember this.
So it looks like that. The label looks the same on each side, and it came with a cool poster, which is just the album cover blown up.
I miss Halloween so much.
Hey, every day is Halloween except for Christmas. And then it came with this, I don't really know what it is, but it's just like a cardboard print of some more artwork.
You could put string right there and hang it.
Oh yeah, it's like a hanging mobile for a record store or something.
I guess we have to open a record store now.
Yeah.
Now that you have that.
So yeah, this was just like a... I didn't expect to like this band, but I really did. So I just bought the record because it was like $15 from the site. So yeah.
Nice. Well, I just picked up this yesterday. Let me take the receipt out of the sleeve. Led Zeppelin, Houses of the Holy.
Classic.
Yeah, a super classic album. Just honestly something that we've been needing forever, so it was about time I picked it up. Obviously, anyone who enjoys classic rock already knows about this. I can't really say much besides it's a classic album. I have a bunch of other Zeppelin albums, but this one was missing. I'm missing a couple others that I still need to get, but I want to have all the Zeppelin albums because honestly, there's not a bad one, so had to get this.
Knife. Alright, so these next two, I'm just going to show these both together because they're the same album.
Mm-hmm.
These were a godsend. One of them came out for Record Store Day, Black Friday. The other one was an independent release from Music on Vinyl because this record has been needed to be pressed for so long.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 copies of it, but they're expensive. Man, this was a good year. This is Bloody Kisses by Typo Negative, which y'all know is my favorite band.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a banger. This Music on Vinyl was limited to 6,666 copies, and I gotta show what it came with. This video may be a bit long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one.
It's it's numbered too. This gatefold is like my favorite gatefold ever. And it came with this awesome high quality, like 8-page booklet with different pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them rarely seen except for in the digipack, like that one. And that one. So yeah, really high quality booklet. And it came with obviously the records, and they were colored silver. Same labels that are on all the other presses. And it came with this really high quality print too.
Nice.
Which I have on my wall signed. So I don't need to hang that one.
Right.
And then, so this one came out, the Music on Vinyl one, came out by itself. And this one was released for Record Store Day. This is a big boy.
Black Friday Record Store Day,
Yeah.
right?
Look at that spine. That is so thick.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Record Store Day sticker.
Do you want to tell the story behind that?
Well,
Remember eBay?
Yeah. So the night before Record Store Day, we were planning on going to our record store to get this, obviously, because I couldn't pass it up. But I don't know what happened. We just weren't feeling like getting up early because we were like, all year I was like, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna be there at 5 a.m. to be first in line. But I don't know. I guess we were just feeling lazy. And we're like, there's one on eBay that I could buy right now, so I bought it the night before. So we're like, oh cool, we don't have to get up early. So the next day,
we still went out, but we didn't get out at like 6, 7 in the morning.
Yeah, the day of Record Store Day, we were already out with some members of our family, just going to different stores, and we were like, maybe we should just hit up the record store to see if they have any more copies. And they had like 3, and it was like like 12 or something.
Yeah.
So
which is surprising. I
paid significantly less money for this one that I bought at the record store than the one I did on eBay. And I ended up selling back the one I ended up getting a refund for the one I got on eBay.
Yeah.
So, yep. Here's the trifold. And this one is really special because it has the bonus tracks, like Suspended in Dusk. And this is on green vinyl.
I like that one better.
Yeah. So, I mean, this was a godsend because they're my favorite band and their vinyl is very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. So I'm hoping that they keep this up and do October Rust. And one day I hope we get World Coming Down on vinyl that's not in that box set.
Right. Alright, so I got this yesterday, and this is just another one that we've been needing forever. Honestly, I've been wanting this record since I started record collecting, but I did not want a reissue. I wanted an original copy, and it didn't have to be first press, but I don't know, I just didn't want a reissue. And I guess because I feel that way about all classic rock albums.
Yeah.
But this is obviously Pink Floyd's The Wall. And I got a pretty good deal on it. I did pay as much as like a brand new record costs, but I mean, this record usually goes for a lot more, and I do love the gatefold of this. Yeah, I don't really know much to say about this. This is another classic one. It's got all the classic songs on it, besides, the ones that are on Dark Side and stuff like that, but...
Speaking of Typo, they during live concerts they would play like a portion of In the Flesh.
That's a great one. I mean,
It's
it's
a
got
little
Comfortably Numb, you know, Run Like Hell.
Run Like Hell is a good one.
Which is my favorite Pink Floyd song. So yeah.
Okay. Glad we finally have that.
Me too.
This one I found for really cheap at our bookstore. Second and Charles, I think. Yeah. This is by a band called Fastway, and I know them because they did the soundtrack for the movie Trick or Treat with Gene Simmons and Ozzy. And I really like the music in that movie, so I was hoping to pick this up and maybe the music would match with it. And I haven't listened to it yet, so I hope it does.
Cool.
Yeah, I figured I'd give this a chance.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it's good. Because I love that movie. And with that, I picked up Queensryche Rage for Order. I have a bunch of other Queensryche albums, so it's nice to have this in our collection. I think you bought this for me.
Did I?
Yeah.
I have a terrible memory, so.
So, yeah, I have a bunch of other Queensryche, so this was definitely needed in our collection.
Alright, this one I got, I guess all the ones I got yesterday are at the top of my stack, but this is the Jayhawks paging Mr. Proust, and honestly, I bought this because it was such a good deal and I need to give it another listen. It was only $8 and it's like been played maybe once. Funny story, we were record shopping in a record store and I heard some music over the whatever they were playing, and I'm able to see on my phone, it picks up whatever's playing, and it showed the Jayhawks, and I really liked the song that was playing at the time, so I added the whole album to my to listen to playlist, which has albums I need to listen to on it, and I listened to the whole thing, and there are 3 like really amazing songs on this, and the other songs are good, so I had to get it because it was such a good deal. So yeah.
It's a pretty rare thing to pick up a song that you really like that plays in our record store, because they play some stupid shit sometimes.
I know. Either they play really depressing stuff.
It's usually really depressing stuff.
Really obscure stuff. Or like really like not mainstream but like hipster bad. Like Second and Charles plays like cringy, just bad, like hipster pop stuff. But
our record store plays some depressing shit, dude. Like, who wants to go into a record store and hear, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna name anything, but
no,
it's like really sad music. It's not the kind of music that makes you want to shop and like have fun.
Not too long ago, it's so bad how much they play depressing music that we were shocked when they played Jimi Hendrix, and we were like, wow, some actual music that, you know, people know and people like, and I don't know, is somewhat upbeat, is not like...
Yeah, it was Crosstown Traffic, which is a fucking awesome song.
Yeah. So yeah,
all right.
That's how I learned about that band.
Yeah. Alright, so this next one is Black Masses by Electric Wizard. If you follow the channel, you know that we play in Doom band, so this is a really important band for me. This gatefold is really cool. I love that picture. And shout out to them for having a female guitarist. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Don't know if we could show that on YouTube.
You got some obscene pictures.
It was just a bush, nothing.
A bush and a pointy nip.
And this is half purple, half black.
Oh, that's cool.
On the first disc. And the second disc is half purple and half gray.
Nice.
So yeah, this is a great one. I love doom metal. It's my favorite genre, so. And this insert is pretty cool too. There's some more nips for you. We're not getting paid off of this, I'm sure, anyway.
Nah.
Alright. So yeah, demonetize us.
Like we make money.
All we want is people to see it.
That's right.
Alright, so that was Black Masses by Electric Wizard. And do you want me to show another one?
Yeah. I still got a pretty small stack compared to yours.
Alright, there's the back. Alright, I found this at the bookstore that I found Queensryche and whatever that other one was that I showed. This is Inside the Electric Circus by Wasp. And I have all their other albums, so this was a gap that I needed. I don't think there's anything special inside, but yeah, this is a good one. I Don't Need No Doctor is a good song.
Yeah.
You know, I love Wasp. I don't know why, but they just, some of their songs like Love Machine and all that stuff is so great. They're probably my second favorite 80s hair band with Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
So yeah, found that. What'd you find?
Alright, I got, this is the last one that I got yesterday. This is an essential to any hipster girl that uploads on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you guys will have to excuse this one, because this is actually a good album. This is Arctic Monkeys AM. I bought it used, but it's basically brand new, which is why I bought it, because I've wanted it for a very long time. There's really, honestly, not a bad song on it. My favorite might be Knee Socks, or no, it might be Arabella.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's mine.
Yeah, Arabella is a really good one.
That one is totally like War Pigs. Like the chords and everything that they use is really similar to War Pigs. Hence the font that they use.
You can tell there's a lot of Black Sabbath influence in it, which is why I like it. It's like a modern take on that, but I feel like a lot of people don't really pick up on that. So, yeah. Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, that's a good one. Even though it's a hipster girl thing,
Yeah.
they can't take it. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I found this at the same bookstore. I think there must have been some dude that sold all of his 80s metal collection.
Same with the Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin I just picked up yesterday. They had a bunch of used Pink Floyd, bunch of used Zeppelin. This
one is one that I had before a couple of years ago, but I sold it for some reason.
It was probably not great condition.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is Ozzy with The Ultimate Sin. And this is a great one. This has Killer of Giants, Shot in the Dark, you know, stuff like that. Those are the hits, but yeah.
Love those songs.
That picture is really cool. And I think the cover is really cool too.
Yeah.
And we have most of Ozzy's records too, so. Look at that. Ath.
Nice ass.
Yep, so Ozzy, Ultimate Sin. And do you want me to do another one too?
Yeah, my stack's still pretty small.
Alright, so we've been waiting for Primus to put out Pork Soda for a long time. So much so that I almost paid like $100 for a copy. But Primus recently reissued every one of their albums on vinyl.
Yep.
Which is amazing for us because we are big Primus fans.
Yeah.
So I was able to finally get a copy of Pork Soda, which is my favorite Primus album. And you have your famous Primus album. You have your favorite Primus album in your stack, right?
No. Remember
is it your favorite Frizzle Fry?
Yeah, I already showed Frizzle Fry in our last update.
I thought Punch Bowl was your favorite.
No, Frizzle Fry for sure.
Yep, so this is Primus Pork Soda, first official pressing since '96. It's from the original analog tapes. And these reissues come with really cool stickers. I don't know if we should open it and show everyone. It's just the album cover, but it's like a big sticker, like probably that big.
Yeah.
Tall. Yeah, this is Mr. Crinkle. Welcome to This World. My favorite Primus song is probably Bob.
Yeah.
That is a really good one. So yeah, this was a godsend. Just like Typo, I mean, this was a great end of the year for vinyl.
Yeah.
System of a Down, Primus, and Typo re-releases. I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, glad to finally have this.
Definitely.
These ones, none of these reissues that we have are colored.
Yeah, they're all standard black, but still the packaging, it's quality.
They did colored releases, but we just got the black ones.
Yeah. Alright, so since we're speaking of Primus, I got Sailing the Seas of Cheese, which is, I mean, it's hard to say, I don't know, it's definitely one of my favorites, but I feel like I say that about the majority of Primus albums. I mean, this, Pork Soda, Frizzle Fry, Tales from the Punch Bowl, all good stuff. My favorite off of, that's hard. I mean, it's got American Life. I just listened to that song. It's one of my favorite songs. Here Come the Bastards is awesome. Tommy the Cat. Jerry Was a Race Car Driver. Everybody knows that one.
Yep.
It's a great one.
And you didn't have to order that one like we did all these other ones. You found
No,
that
I
one
found
at
this
the
in
store.
Horizon, and I was in the mood to spend, and I saw that, and I was like, "That's mine now."
Yep. And keeping going with Primus, here's the Brown album, which is kind of an obscure one, but we wanted to have the whole thing. So, yeah, here's the Brown album, and all of these come with, like as I said, those big stickers, which are really cool and really, it's a nice thing to have because you're spending the money for the album. It's nice to have an extra like that.
Right.
So this is the first official pressing since '97.
I love Puddin' Time off that.
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah, this is a good one. And I like how they have like characters come back, like Bob. Mm-hmm. And then I think on that one, there's another one that had a character come back.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is in my top 3 Primus albums because it's so heavy.
Another maybe underrated one that gets looked over.
Mm-hmm. This is Anti-Pop, and this is the first pressing since '99. Unfortunately, Fred Durst produced my favorite song off this one, which is Natural Joe.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Tom Morello produced one on this. Tom Waits produced one. Fred Durst, like I said, the turd. And Matt Stone, which is one of the creators of South Park, produced one. So yeah, I love the album cover too.
There's a lot of good songs off that. If you've never listened to Anti-Pop, you should definitely give it a listen.
Yeah, and thinking of it now, James Hetfield plays on a song on this one. I can't remember which one. But yeah. This is a great one. It's like heavier Primus, which is really good.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think this is the last Primus record that we have to show. But this is Tales from the Punch Bowl. I did get this one online, right?
Amazon.
Yeah. This has got one of our favorite Primus songs, and one of our favorite songs, period, which is Southbound Pachyderm.
Yep.
Which
that
just
one's classic.
I mean, that's the best off this album, for sure. One of the best Primus songs, period. But it's also got, one of his Big Brown Beaver, which is one of everyone's favorites. This is a new cover for Tales from the Punch Bowl, so when they reissued it, they put out this cover.
I prefer that cover.
Yeah, you prefer it. I like the old cover, to be honest. But, I mean, I don't dislike this cover. I just prefer the other one, so yeah.
Yeah, the old cover had, like, a bunch of spoons on it or something. I like that one.
Over the Electric Grapevine is another good song off this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Our Primus collection is, it's getting there.
Yeah, it's almost complete. We just need a couple of those EPs, and then we need the Primus and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
And then there's a green one. But yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah.
Alright, this next one was another godsend from Waxwork because this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is The Burbs soundtrack.
That's such a funny movie.
Yeah, I mean, this is crazy to have. I don't think we showed this before, but if we did, you can see it again.
I don't think so.
The color is nothing too fancy, but I don't know. There you go. The Burbs soundtrack.
Nice.
And keeping with soundtracks, this is one that you got me for Christmas. And we just watched this movie not too long ago before Christmas. And we really, really, really liked it because it was so weird and kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's Basket Case. Classic horror movie. This is the soundtrack to it.
I'm not a huge fan. I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to cheesy, like overly cheesy horror movies, like intentionally cheesy. But this one had a good balance, so.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about this one, but like we watched the movie House, and you hated it.
Not for me.
I like cheesy 80s movies, 80s horror movies. I think most of it might be because of the monsters. He's pretty cool. Yeah, and
that one's colored, right?
Yeah, the color of this one is really cool. There's an
I didn't even realize it was colored when I got it because I got it off Amazon. It doesn't really. Sometimes it just doesn't say.
Yeah. I'll show y'all the color. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this movie, but really liked it.
Yeah.
And the color is this really cool pink and green split.
Ooh.
It's kind of like highlighter.
I wonder if that's a play off the neon sign. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's inspired by the neon sign in the movie.
Maybe. I'll have to look up what the official color is called.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really liked that movie, and we have a huge soundtrack collection. So it's nice to have that in there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Well, this next album, I got a good deal on Amazon for. It was the 20th anniversary of it, and I've been wanting it for a while. It's kind of reminds me of my childhood, even though I didn't, when this album came out, I was not a child. I wasn't even born yet. I don't think. No, I was born, but I was 1 year old, but still. This is the Wallflowers, Bringing Down the Horse. So it's Jacob Dylan's band, which, I mean, I listen to the Wallflowers more than I do Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
so,
we're not very big Bob Dylan fans.
I really like the labels. It goes with the album cover. I love the stars. This does have their most popular song on it, which is One Head Light.
Man, that is a good one.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's so many great hidden gem songs on this album. If you've never listened to this album in full, I would definitely recommend, especially if you're a lover of 90s. Sixth Avenue Heartache is such a great song. Angel on My Bike. I mean, there's amazing songs on this, and it came with cool little insert
He looks
pictures.
like Bob Dylan.
Yeah, he definitely does. But yeah, a 90s essential. If I would have had this album a couple months ago, it probably would have been included in our 90s starter pack.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a part 2 to that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And you found that one for a really good deal because Amazon does those warehouse deals sometimes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they'll put like new or like very good condition, and it'll be sealed.
It was not like sealed all the way, but it still had the shrink wrap on it, which I kept, and it's pretty much never been played.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of times when that happens, people, I don't know, there's some people that are really, really, really particular about their vinyl, and I guess there's like one scuff on it or something, they'll send it back.
That doesn't affect the play at all. It's just...
And then Amazon will put it up for a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And that's how we get them for so cheap.
That's right.
Alright, so this next one is a gap in the Slayer collection because I have everything except for Haunting the Chapel and Hell Awaits. So this is Show No Mercy. Really good one.
Of course.
Back when Slayer wore makeup. And this has, my favorite song on this one is Black Magic. So yeah, this is a good one.
Nice.
And I'll do this next one.
Alright.
This next one is one that we've been needing for a while. It's Nick Cave, Let Love In, which is it's kind of a depressing album. Like, I can't really listen to it all the time, except maybe a couple of the songs like Do You Love Me I can listen to all the time because it's not that depressing. Jingling Jack, Red Right Hand, Thirsty Dog.
But it's definitely like a moody album. It's not necessarily like as depressing as like Bon Iver, but I mean, you can put it on and just, you can be all right. But
yeah, this is a really good one. This would be in the 90s video if we did it again too.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's heard Red Right Hand if you've seen Dumb and Dumber. So yeah, this is a really good one, and I'm glad that we finally have this.
Yeah. Leave us a comment below if you think we should do a part 2 to the 90s starter pack video, because we've gotten a lot of 90s records now, and we definitely could do another one. And there's a lot that we couldn't mention because we set a limit to how many we wanted in the starter pack.
Yeah.
Alright, so my next one I just got as a Christmas present for my friend, and in our last update video, I was talking about Hippocampus Landmark. I went to go see them, and they didn't have their new album for sale when I went to go see them, but my friend got me their new album for Christmas, which is Bambi. This is a 2018 release. I know it's really late. I still kind of want to do a 2018 music, like a video about music that was released in 2018, but I don't know. It's kind of late for that. If you want that, let us know. But I don't like I've said, I don't really know how to describe this band. They're not really rock. They're not really pop. I guess alternative. But this is such a beautiful, transparent blue splatter stuff, and
cool.
yeah. So I'm really glad to have this in my collection. I haven't spun it yet, but I'm really excited to because I like all these songs, to be honest. So yeah. Shout out to Kelsey for getting me that album.
So we have been on a very big Iron Maiden kick lately. What started it? I don't even know.
I think I had with my to listen to playlist, I was like, I'm gonna get through all the Iron Maiden albums. I don't know if that inspired it, but I'm still getting through them, but I don't know, I started from the very beginning, and I remember telling you, because you had told me, you were like, their first album, it doesn't have Bruce Dickinson on it, but you're gonna love it, it's really good. And I it's not like I didn't know, like I already had known a bunch of Iron Maiden songs, but there's a bunch of undiscovered songs that I wouldn't have known about if I hadn't listened to the discography that I've gotten through now. I don't know if that started it or what.
I mean, we were obviously big fans before.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's a fan of Iron Maiden if you like metal. But recently we've just been beefing it up, and I've got a bunch of records, so I guess I'll just start. I got this one at Second Charles for $25, which is a killer deal for this. It's Live After Death, and it is mint. I mean, this has like never been played, and this is such a good live album from the World Slavery Tour. I mean, this, I'm so happy to have this. This is so cool. The gatefold has that big Eddie that they bring out on stage.
That's scary.
This is one of the coolest things ever. And it came with this really cool booklet. It's like a tour program almost, because it has like all the dates, which is a crazy amount of shows for a band to play on one tour. Lot of cool pictures and all the equipment that they used.
Damn.
So there's that, and it came with, let's show the record. There's a bunch of cool pictures on the sleeves, and I mean, this vinyl has like maybe been played one time.
That's crazy.
Which is really hard to find on a copy of Live After Death. And if you find a mint copy, it's a little expensive.
Yeah.
It came with inserts too. Unfortunately, this was ripped, but it's an ad for the Live After Death VHS.
That's so cool.
Yep, the video that came out with it. And it also came with, obviously, the other record, which is mint too. But this is fucking awesome. It came with this Live After Death merch insert, which is crazy, dude. There's like a book, and then a door poster, a tie.
It's so cheap.
A bumper sticker.
I wish we could get all that stuff now.
That bumper sticker right there is funny. It says, Iron Maiden, Eddie says, if you drink and drive, you can die.
Don't drink and drive.
Shirts. I mean, an Aces High shirt for $11.
Which would probably be sold for $200 now.
Yeah. Maybe more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love fucking merch inserts, and Iron Maiden put some in like a lot of their records.
Yeah.
Like that copy of Peace of Mind that we have, it has a merch insert, which is really cool. So yeah, do you want to show that next one?
Sure. This is nothing to do with Iron Maiden. I think I've mentioned that I want this record, and I finally got it. It was another Amazon warehouse deal, I think.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, or it was either... Sometimes Amazon just marks down records. It's not even a warehouse deal. It's just a deal. I can't remember. It was one of the two. But this is Nerd, No One Ever Really Dies. And yes, this is how the record looks. I despise this packaging, but I love this record. And the inside, it doesn't come with any inserts. It's 2 records in white sleeves, black vinyl. This is the most boring packaging I own. But for the sake of my love for the record, I did get it.
I hate it when bands don't take the opportunity to make a cool album cover.
It doesn't even have the name on the spine. It's blank.
Like,
it's just blank.
That's why Iron Maiden is so cool, dude. It's not only the music, but look at that album cover.
Compare.
I mean, just take the time to do an album cover.
They could have done anything. And it's got, you know, one of the most famous songs from last year and even the year before. I think it was released 2017, which is Lemon with Rihanna on it. It is a rap album, or I guess like hip hop album. It's not really rap, but it's got a lot of amazing songs on it. And I mean, they could have just put anything. They could have put a lemon or just
even that.
something simple. It's not just all black.
A glossy black cover with like a lemon on it.
I think that would have been cool.
Just something, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, this next one has a cool album cover too. This is Iron Maiden, No Prayer for the Dying, which is one that we've been needing again because we have every Iron Maiden album with Bruce, except for Book of Souls and then Final Frontier. But aside from that, we have every Iron Maiden album.
Yeah.
With Bruce, because I'm not buying those ones with Blaze Bayley, the '90s ones. I ain't buying them because I don't like them. But this one has "Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter" on it, which is one of our favorite songs.
Definitely.
And it also has "Tail Gunner," "Holy Smoke." Yeah, this is a really good '90s Maiden album. So had to get it.
You want to show that next one too?
Yeah. This next one is one that I got from my dad for Christmas. It's A Matter of Life and Death. When I first listened to this, I fell in love with the song Different World, which is the first song on it. Again, cool album cover.
Definitely.
Can't ever go wrong with Maiden album covers. Even the ones in the 90s that I won't buy have awesome album covers, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a really good one. I love the Eddie's like a soldier up there, and there's like one smoking down there. Yeah.
Nice.
Needed this one.
Alright, this one I got with some Christmas gift card money. Another hipster girl one, don't judge me. But I do really like this band. I've seen them live once. It's Catfish and the Bottlemen, The Balcony. Their most well-known song, Kathleen, is the one that everybody knows. It's actually how I discovered them. Back when I used to listen to the radio, I heard it on the radio, and then I listened to the whole album, and I really liked it. Not really a bad song on this album, in my opinion. Not sure what my favorite is. Probably Kathleen, even though that's the most mainstream, but still, it's a great song. So, found this, and had to get it. Treated myself with my Christmas money.
It's alright to like those hipster girl things as long as you like other stuff too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the people I'm just gonna call them out. A lot of the people that make vinyl videos on here, they're like teenage girls that like just got like a Crosley and Halsey records and stuff.
I mean, I don't like Halsey, but I do like. I mean, I like Troye Sivan. I like Arctic Monkeys. Not some of it, and I like Fall Out Boy. But that's not the only thing I listen to. I love Iron Maiden.
Right.
I love '90s stuff.
And a lot of the girls that show stuff like Catfish and stuff, they just like that.
Yeah.
They don't
branch out.
I don't know.
To be fair, they are young.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, they like a lot of young and trendy stuff, which I do too, but I like a lot of old stuff too.
Yeah. Anyway, here is another Iron Maiden album, Flight 666, which is a really cool documentary, and it's one of their best live albums in my opinion. I'm not really a fan of live albums, but Iron Maiden's live albums are really good. Because they sound almost better than the studio.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're just that good. Yeah, I love this one. I remember watching the DVD when I was a kid and everything, so this is a special one for me.
Nice.
You want me to show another one?
Sure.
How many do you have? I think we have equal.
All right, I'll show. This is actually a replacement. I had this album before, but went to our local flea market, and the one that I had skipped, and it was all scratched, and it was probably wrecking my record player, so I wanted to get rid of it. I donated it to Goodwill. Somebody who wants to do something with it, they can buy it for 50 cents or $1. This is Elvis's Christmas album, the only Christmas album I own, the only Christmas album you really need, in my opinion. unfortunately, I did not spin it during the Christmas time this year. But next year I will have it and I will spin it. I mean, this album reminds me of Christmas. I listen to it every Christmas, so I did listen to the album, just not the record, if that makes sense. So, had to get this replacement. It's in great condition, and it was only $5. So
Good. All right, and this one is a really rare one. It's Iron Maiden, a real live one, and this was on. I think this is recorded on their Fear of the Dark tour, which is an album that we really like.
Definitely.
I love that stage with the vampire Eddie up top. So yeah, this is a real. I think I spent like $60 on this, but I really wanted it. What?
I use that excuse for anything.
Yeah.
I spent like $100 on it, but I really wanted it, so.
Yeah. The vinyl is mint. There's one of the labels, and the other side of the label is so cool. It is Eddie with the bass guitar.
I love that. I do want that shirt with that on it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that we finally have this one. Because we need everything Iron Maiden put out.
Yeah.
I'm currently lusting for a copy of Made in Japan. I can't seem to find one for a reasonable price.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a crazy one to have.
Alright, so if you guys have been keeping up with our videos, you know that we're trying to complete our Judas Priest collection. And I found this for a good deal. Definitely not $3.50, that's an old sticker. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but not that much. You can usually find Judas Priest albums for $8, $10, $12.
Like this one.
Yeah. This one's Turbo, and it's got my favorite Judas Priest song on it, which is Turbo Lover. And I haven't listened to it yet. I'm also getting through Judas Priest's discography on my to listen to, but I don't put it all at once. I do like 2 albums from one band at a time, so I can kind of get some variety.
Mm-hmm. And this one is Point of Entry. Mm-hmm. And this has a really good one, Heading Out to the Highway.
Yeah.
Which I really like. I'll be honest, I haven't listened to this one all the way through.
Yeah.
I need to go through the Judas Priest catalog too. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
I haven't made it far, but I'm getting there. But I am very far on Iron Maiden. I'm almost done.
Yeah. Whenever we see Judas Priest, we just pick it up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Priest is amazing.
And it's usually really affordable too. Like I said, like $10 maybe. Sometimes $5.
Yeah, somehow every time we go record shopping, we find a new Priest that we don't have.
Yeah, it's weird.
So, yeah.
All right. You want to show one or you want me to? You show
I guess I'll go. So this is one that we've been needing too. This would be in our 90s video, obviously.
Right.
Rage Against the Machine, Battle of Los Angeles. This is the music on vinyl press. Mm-hmm. It's got Testify, Guerrilla Radio, Sleep Now on the Fire. I mean, plenty of good songs on this one. Probably my second favorite after the first one.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, nothing really special about it. It's just a great album.
Yeah. Well, there is something special about this next album.
Yeah.
This is the only... No, this is not the only album I pre-ordered last year. But I did pre-order this last year, and it is a 2018 release. I'm a Brockhampton stan. I had to get Iridescence. I saw them actually twice last year. I saw them at the beginning of 2018, and I saw them on this tour after Amir left. This is obviously one of my favorite albums of 2018. This is one of my favorite groups ever. I think they're doing such an amazing job just doing what they do. This is like, I love the color of this. I love it when bands put out like glass clear records. And it is like, you can see me through there.
Yep.
So.
Post Malone's was like that too.
Yeah. A lot of amazing songs on this. I will say, this isn't any slight to the band. It's not my favorite Brockhampton record, but it's still an amazing Brockhampton record. I don't think they have any bad records. Even their very first album is awesome to me. And I think my favorite off of this is Honey. So, and I do love this aesthetic. So.
Okay.
Alright, that's it.
Alright. We have almost every Alice Cooper album in our collection. There's just a couple that we needed, and this is one of them. I got this as a warehouse deal from Amazon too. There's not a scuff on it. I don't know why it was marked down so much. But this is The Last Temptation, which is a 90s Alice Cooper album.
Nice.
Just needed to fill the void. I went through his entire discography, and every album is good.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's an Alice Cooper that we needed.
There's so many bands where it's like, if we're like really into them, we gotta have their entire discography.
Yeah.
I mean, like Led Zeppelin, Cooper, Maiden, Primus. I mean, everything.
And here's another Alice Cooper that we're missing from the 80s. Raise Your Fist and Yell. This one, does it have... No, I don't think it has The Man Behind the Mask. But this is still a good one.
Nice.
Just filling up Alice Cooper collection.
Alright, well, I got this not too long ago. I got it with Christmas money again. This is another, I guess, pop alternative band for all you youngins like me, like us. This is Young the Giant, Home of the Strange. Probably, this is their most recent full album, and probably my favorite. I usually don't say that about like recent releases, but this is the one I listen to the most, because it's got bangers on it, in my opinion. America is probably my favorite, but it's got Silver Tongue, Mr. Know-It-All, Something to Believe In. Amazing, amazing songs, in my opinion, so had to get this. Been wanting it for a while, so treated myself to it, and I'm glad I did. I've already listened to it, and it was a great cleaning album.
Okay. So this last one in my stack is one that we found yesterday at Horizon. I had heard of this band before because I'm a big Danny Elfman fan. We both are big Danny Elfman fans. His music is great.
Definitely.
So this is his band, Oingo Boingo, which is, it's kind of like a synth, like weird 80s band. Like, I don't really know how to describe it.
And you listened to it last night, right?
Yeah. It's just really fun 80s music. The first song, Just Another Day, is a great one. And it's funny because, Danny Elfman does the voice of Jack Skellington in Nightmare Before Christmas, so it sounds like Jack Skellington has a band.
That's weird.
I know, it's really cool. So yeah, listen to this and just picture that. So yeah, this is a good one. I love the album cover.
That is really cool.
So I'm glad I picked this up, and it was only $6.
Alright, well this is the very last one. This one, I'm a big Billy Joel fan, so when I saw this for cheap, I had to get it. This is Glass Houses, and it's got a lot of good ones on it. It's got You May Be Right, and then Sleeping with the Television On is a good one. Don't Ask Me Why. That's probably the most well-known one off this, along with You May Be Right. I have a lot of other Billy Joel records, so when I saw this, I had to get it.
And you used to have a copy of that one.
I did, and about a year ago, I think, we both purged my collection. I think you helped me do it, and got rid of any records that were unplayable. I don't know, like, I think we mentioned this before, but when we first started record collecting, it was just about getting the records, not good quality records. But now we only buy stuff that's very good to mint condition, or if it just needs a little dusting or a little cleaning, that's it. But the ones that I used to have, they were unsalvageable. So got this back, and yeah. But if you have lasted through this whole video, thank you so much.
Yeah.
This was our longest video yet, right?
Yeah, now that we're out of records and my legs are fully asleep and my phone's about to die, we should probably end it.
Yeah. So let us know if you want to see the 90s Starter Pack Part 2. And thank you so much. We've been getting a lot of love and support on all our videos recently. So thank you so much for all of that.
And we're sorry that we've been gone. We're hoping to do more videos.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Yeah, we will. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time.